Hey, what is up guys, Fluffy3 here, and today we're going to be doing NFL Week 10 review and Week 11 predictions. I am your host, Flappy Chicken 3. We're going to get right into this. Crazy week. I say crazy because of the Saints game. I do not know if you watched it, but it was a pretty good game up until the end. Kept me on my feet. I was there. So it was even better of a live experience to be there when the game is happening. So last week I got a comment. It said, "Ha ha ha, Jets suck. Fins up. Salty ass mentally retarded Jets fan that doesn't even watch half the teams in the NFL. Why are you even making picks videos?" First of all, this guy cannot speak English. And secondly, I do watch the NFL. This is wow. Oh my gosh, this guy. I don't get him. So anyways, there's just some comment from last week. But let's get into the review from how the football games went last week. So, last week was a pretty good week. I went 10-4, and my calculations have been called out. I have apparently been wrong on some instances, but I've rechecked. My math looks right. So, according to myself, I am 87, 59, and 2 total. So, let's just go over last week, what happened, blah blah blah. The Ravens killed the Browns. I knew that. I knew that was going to happen. So now the Browns are 0-10. Very funny. The Titans killed the Packers. I thought this was going to be a close game, but Aaron Rodgers, he just struggled. And Marcus Mariota just went off. Marcus Mariota wins in dominating fashion. The Washington Redskins did defeat the Vikings. And I was right. The Vikings lost again. Pretty surprising. The Falcons, they lost to the Philadelphia Eagles. And so the Eagles are now 5-4. The Falcons are 6-4. So pretty interesting. The Falcons are red hot and they lost. Very, very surprising. Buccaneers did put a stop to the Chicago Bears, which is a good thing. If the Buccaneers lost, I would have been very confused. Seriously, that would have been very, very confusing. The Chiefs barely defeated the Panthers. Just barely. I'm glad it was just barely, because if it wasn't just barely, well, then I'd be losing. I'd lose that prediction. So the Chiefs, they won in I didn't even watch it. It was like the Panthers, they lost a big lead. That's what I've heard. The Texans barely defeated the Jaguars. Disappointing performance by Brock Osweiler, barely getting the job done. And Blake Bortles looks pretty good. The Broncos unfortunately beat the Saints. I wish the Saints won. A realistic option was the Broncos to win, but I'm very surprised that the Broncos almost lost. They would have lost to the Saints if it weren't for the special teams play. Very, very controversial. Anyways, another disappointment. The Jets, they lost to the Rams. With Case Keenum as the quarterback. I am upset. Bryce Petty made his first start in the NFL. I'd say it's a pretty average debut. It's just, I don't know what happened. It's just bad. The Chargers lost to the Dolphins, and now the Dolphins seem legit. Seem like a legit team. And the Chargers are 4-6, so I guess the comeback is almost over, pretty much. I think the Chargers, they just accept defeat this year. The Cardinals barely beat the 49ers, and that is embarrassing. I thought this was going to be domination, but no. The 49ers and Cardinals almost went to overtime. So, pretty sad on the Cardinals' part. The Cowboys beat the Steelers in one of the best games I've ever seen. Man, that ending where Zeke ran for the touchdown, a game-winning touchdown. Zeke had a great game, Dak had a great game, and Dak's the starting quarterback, and it looks like Tony Romo might be going to another team next year because of how good Dak's been doing. The Seahawks are now one of the most dominant teams in the NFL. They beat the Patriots. Very good stuff from the Seahawks, even though I predicted that wrong. And Monday Night Football, the Giants defeated the Bengals. So let's get right into the predictions. Thursday Night Football, the New Orleans Saints going against the Carolina Panthers. And I checked ESPN before this. They say the favorites are for Carolina to win. But you gotta have some faith. I believe, I know, it's a long shot. I believe the New Orleans Saints are going to beat the Carolina Panthers for a second time this year. They've done it once. They can probably do it again. I mean, I know they're not at home, but still, they did it once. They could probably do it again against the Panthers. Panthers struggling. They just dropped a lead, and we just came back. We came back from when we were losing last week against the Broncos. So it's not like fourth quarter comebacks never happen for the Saints. Very common. So yeah. Yeah, guys, that is Thursday Night Football. And now for the Sunday games. Arizona Cardinals versus Vikings. I originally had put down the Cardinals, but after what they did against the 49ers, the Vikings are going to come back and win this one. The Vikings probably should be they should be going to the playoffs. And I heard they're playing former Saints player Kai Forbath at kicker instead of Blair Walsh because of what Walsh has done. The Chicago Bears versus the New York Giants. The Giants barely edged the Bengals in the Monday Night Football matchup. And the Bears, they suck. So, guess what? The Giants, they're going to win. Domination-ish. The Tennessee Titans versus the Indianapolis Colts. Interesting fact, both of these men defeated the Green Bay Packers. And because I'm a Mariota guy, I'm going to be riding Mariota. Marcus Mariota defeats the Colts. Tennessee Titans over the Colts. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going against the Kansas City Chiefs. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they had a win last week against the freaking Bears. The Chiefs, they beat the Panthers last week. So, Chiefs win at home because the Buccaneers, nah. I'm sorry, Tyler. I don't mean to be so mean to the Buccaneers, but I just don't like them against the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs have been quietly pretty good, and the Buccaneers haven't been that good. So, yeah. The Cincinnati Harambe Bengals are going against the Buffalo Bills, and I mean, at first I put the Bengals, but seeing how they're losing a lot, and the Bills, they're average team this year. The Bills are gonna get a win. Sure, why not? I don't care about this one pretty much. Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Browns. Pittsburgh Steelers win. I think that's pretty obvious. Even though Pittsburgh's struggling, the Browns are easy and they suck. The Baltimore Ravens versus the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are going to win because Dak and Zeke for life. The Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Detroit Lions. Lions should be getting the win because the Lions, their offense is pretty good. Defense not that bad, but Blake Bortles, he's getting back Should be a close game, and the Lions, they're going to win. Miami Dolphins versus the LA Rams. Jared Goff's debut. Is that going to do anything? Hell to the no. As the Miami Dolphins, they're going to get the win. I still don't think the Rams are that good. Gurley's going to struggle. Goff, he's going to do fine, but they're still going to lose. Because the Dolphins, Jay Ajayi's on fire. Their defense is pretty good. So, yeah, the Dolphins are winning. Next matchup, the New England Patriots versus the 49ers. Lock of the week. Lock it up in a safe. The Patriots have won. They're going to win. There's no chance that the 49ers will win. Oh, I forgot to name the Shitfest of the week. And that Shitfest will be the Bengals versus the Buffalo Bills. Because, again, I don't care about that game. We got the Seahawks versus the Philadelphia Eagles. The Seahawks, they're looking pretty dominant, and they're going to get a victory over the Eagles. Alright. Sunday Night Football. We've got the Packers versus the Redskins. Oh, yeah, we could put an upset on the week for Miami beating the Rams, because people think, oh, Jared Goff, he's amazing. He's not that good. I think Carson Wentz is better. But, yeah, let's just call that an upset. And so, Sunday Night Football, the Redskins are beating the Packers. Call that an upset if you want, but they're not going to do it. I do not think that Packers are going to win. I just think Washington's pretty good, and they can get a dub. Sunday Night Football. Monday Night Football. The Houston Texans are going against the Oakland Raiders. Oakland Raiders are going to win. Monday Night Football. This is going to be a great game. Well, not really. Osweiler, shit. But Raiders, they're pretty nice, and they're going to win. So that is it for the Week 11 predictions. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want more videos or stuff like that. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. See you.